We have some exciting news for you, but let me go grab my husband really quick. Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. We have some exciting news to share with you. If you saw our video a couple videos ago where we were talking about how we're trying to conceive, that is no longer an issue. God has blessed us and
we're pregnant.
We're so excited to share with you. There's our little bean. I cannot wait to see the baby again. I have my first ultrasound after this one at 10 weeks and I'm so excited. We're really hoping it's a girl.
It better be a girl.
We're praying. We're putting good vibes out there, asking God to give us a bone because you guys, I don't think me and Joel can handle another boy. They're crazy. So when we found out, I didn't even feel pregnant. I did not have, I mean, maybe I had little symptoms, but they weren't anything that was like, oh my gosh, I think I'm pregnant. I was just 3 days late on my period. I was just 3 days late. But like, sometimes that happens, you know, if you're a woman, you know that your period can fluctuate. And mine has done that before, but I was like, you know, maybe let's just test. I have a ton of pregnancy tests. Let's just do it. So Joel's like, okay, we're gonna find out together. Don't be peeking, because I did that, I think, on the last one, and he was not happy with me because we were supposed to find out together. I get excited, but when we looked, you looked first.
Yeah.
And you were like shocked. And then I looked, because you were like, did a double take. And then I was just like, I like literally was not expecting that. And you guys, that line was so dark. Like there was no denying that I was pregnant. And then did I take a test the next day?
Yes. No, same day.
Oh, later that day. Yeah, I took another test later that day. I didn't like drink too many fluids or anything, just to like kind of like have it concentrated, and it was darker. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. So once we got pregnant, the doctor, he had previously told me, if you get pregnant within these next few months, let me know, because we got to make sure that it's a viable pregnancy, that the baby's not stuck in your fallopian tube in an ectopic pregnancy. So I called them. They did HCG levels, which I'll put my levels right here. This is the first day, and then they ran it again 2 days later, 48 hours later, and then they set me up with an ultrasound. And unfortunately it did have to be transvaginal because it's such a young pregnancy that's the only way they can see it. It can't be over the belly. She didn't show me right away. They had to make sure, and then she showed it to me because I asked her if I can get a picture for my husband. So she also printed some out, and she told me there was a little sac, and then there was like the little circle is the baby. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, like, oh, thank God. I was so happy, because like I was really nervous, like what if it was an ectopic pregnancy?
Mm-hmm.
Because he had said that because my fallopian tube, there was something, like I think it got damaged either in the cesarean or because of COVID and being sick, that there could have been an infection within my body. And so they weren't sure that the fallopian tube was, I don't know, like not expelling correctly maybe when the egg comes out. So they wanted to make sure that if I did get pregnant on that side, that the egg was able to fully come out. So everything worked out really good. I'm really happy. What are your thoughts?
I did not know you were gonna.
What are your thoughts?
What are my thoughts?
First of all, he wants a girl.
My main thought is I want it to be a girl. We have been wanting a girl since day one.
Yeah.
Since we were dating and we talked about having kids, we talked about our little girl, and we haven't gotten her yet. And it's definitely stressful, because it wouldn't be so bad if we had a boy and a girl and then we have a third one, and it's like, oh well, if it's a boy or a girl, then whatever. But now I got 2 boys. You know, we don't necessarily want to go past 3 kids if we don't have to. I would honestly love to stop at 3 for a whole lot of reasons.
I would do one more.
She would keep going to like 100
No,
if I let her.
I could not handle that.
Anyways, that's the biggest thing on my mind, honestly, and how we're gonna figure out the room situation. We'll eventually get bunk beds for the boys because we only have 2 bedrooms. So
for now,
bunk beds for the boys and then the crib for the other one. But then we gotta make sure that they're not creating chaos in the room, right?
Yeah.
Trying to make the baby sleep, even though the baby will be close to probably 1 before we put him or her in the room. So those are the things I'm thinking about.
Those are good things to be thinking about. I just want a healthy baby. And we also decided that when it comes to finding out the gender, we wanted to do a gender reveal, but because we want a girl so bad, we decided that when we do the maternity 21 test to like find out for Down syndrome and things, because you guys, I am 38, I'm gonna be 39 this year, and I'm sorry, not this year, but this month. Yeah, you forgot?
No, I forgot it was October.
It is October. My birthday's on Halloween. So yeah, because I'm over 35, you have a higher chance of having children with certain abnormalities, and we just want to like be prepared if they were to say something. And even though the test says something, the baby can come back out completely normal. So in that test, it will tell us the gender, which that's how we found out Jordan's gender. And we're just gonna find out together when that time comes, which I think they'll do that in a few weeks. And maybe when I'm like 13 weeks. That way we could just be alone and have that moment together, because if it's a boy, we're gonna love it no matter what, but we're gonna be sad. We're gonna be sad. We're gonna cry probably. But like, we really want a girl, and if we don't get a girl this time, I don't know if having a 4th baby is in the cards for us. But at least we'll have 3 beautiful boys to carry on the name, and they're so handsome. Like, I just love our kids. Like, they're so cute. If you have boys and they're wild like mine, you know what we're going through. They're so crazy. But let me tell you, the boys are so excited. Maybe not so much Jordan because he's really little, but he does say baby and point to my tummy. And then Jay is over the moon. Like, what was that story he told? Well, not you, but the teacher asked you when you went to drop him off.
Yeah, I went to drop him off, and the teacher goes, "So, is the news true? Are you guys pregnant?" Because he's telling everybody.
It's so cute. I love it. I love it. I've never seen him that way, because he was too little when Jordan was, when we had Jordan in my tummy, and so he didn't understand. So now that's kind of like what we're dealing with Jordan and the new baby. So you guys, please pray for a safe and healthy pregnancy, because Jordan's pregnancy was really difficult. If you've been following us for a while, you know that you're aware that I had COVID, and it was really scary. It got bad to where I had to be intubated and emergency C-section. We had just turned 8 months when they decided to deliver him, and I don't want that to happen again. So we're really trying to be safe and cautious and keep everybody healthy. So please pray for a safe, healthy pregnancy, as well as a safe, healthy baby. And I mean a safe pregnancy, like birthing, because I am excited, but I'm like really nervous too. But I honestly love giving birth. So we're really excited. We can't wait to introduce this little one to you guys in like, 8 months, 7 months? I don't know. I am 7 weeks, 3 days, I think. So we're super excited. We are so glad we got to share this with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will keep you updated on everything. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.